Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Megacorp series. I'm your host, Color Spade. It's episode 8. It's the year 2334. And this is what the galaxy looks like. We did a little bit of war. Omnicorp took over some of this area over here. We have a bunch of work to do on our planets, and we're negative in the food because of taking these over. We got some hungry people, so we're going to deal with a little bit of that. These people, this planet has 8 unemployed pops. I need to move some of these folks, so let's find out where we're going to end up with some jobs. For instance, this now has, do we have the big research place yet? We don't. It's being researched right now. Unlock system capital complex. Research institutes. We don't have it yet, so putting it up on that world. And I want to save this slot, or we could put it here with the robot assembly plant. That probably would be a good idea. Let's see, we're in the negative for rare crystals. So let's put a crystal right there, and we'll put the super duper research complex right there. The zoo. The zoo would be a good place to send extra pops to, because we have a bunch of these districts right here. So let's start making extra jobs with those, and let's start shooting people to the zoo. The zoo right there. Get a little bit of your scorpions on. Let's see, half Omnicorp, half human. The zoo is what? The zoo is... Can I see it? Yes. The zoo is a tundra world. Oh, that's going to create some unhappy people. We're going to fix that. Half Omnicorp, half humans. Okay. Move those people to the zoo. They're not going to be entirely happy that we're going to put whole theaters up. And even push that up a little bit. So we can terraform this. What's our population on this planet right now? Most of them are these guys. And they prefer the tundra preference. I need to be able to genetically engineer everybody to a different preference, and I don't have that yet. So we send a bunch of humans over to the zoo. They're just going to have to be kind of unhappy with it. We're just going to have to deal with it. But I got to move some people around. This mining world, this has room for people as well. So in fact, maybe we'll take those people in the zoo and move them here. That might be better. It's going to cost us a little money because we're dumb, but that's alright. We'll move them to there. That's the, what is that planet? Eva. Eva. Let's find Eva. The zoo to Eva. If I can find it, it's right there. Because it's a continental world. So we'll take the half humans that we moved over there. And we'll move them there. To Eva. And Eva's going to get this. And provide a bunch more employment for them. And then they can start doing some actual stuff here. We need more food too, don't we? Yep. Let's build some of that. We'll be moving people to Eva. And then they can have, let's see. Civilian industries? Yeah, we're falling behind on that. It's falling behind of alloys. I like to keep these two roughly the same for a while anyways. This is the number we want to grow. We want to grow alloys as big as we can. This just needs to stay in the black, I guess. But so there's this place we could... Let's see, do we want to move those people to 3 people to Eva there as well? That might help. Excuse me. That's an Arctic world. Oh, so these people could be resettled to the zoo. It's a cold world. Tundra world and Arctic world are pretty close. We won't get that big of a penalty. The Ikazura. Let's look at the Ikazura. What are they? Oh no, these ones. Half leg and shoes. They can take the cold. What about the Ikazura? Let's look at the Ikazura. This is when it gets complicated. There's all these factions, which is why I like to genetically engineer everybody to be the same. The Ikazura like cold as well. Okay, cool. So we can remove this person to the zoo. The Ikazura, we can send both of those. The half Omnicorp person, we can send to Eva. Still like, nope, and I don't want to destroy buildings. So then we're done moving. This colony is ready to have its first building. Let's go with the corporate cultural site. We can also use some more people here. This is a continental world, Wilcam. If we can find some people to send to Wilcam, we can do that here. Oh, is it Wilcam 1 or Wilcam 3? Let's find out. It's Wilcam 3. Wilcam 3, so we can send some more of our people. Half Omnicorps. They do very good there. So that boosts Wilcam 3 up. No, it's Wilcam 3 and the other one was Wilcam 2. They're mislabeled. Okay. I wanted them to go to Wilcam 2. Let's take the Wilcam 3 people. Move them to Wilcam 2. Wilcam 2. There we go. Food. Because you guys are going to be working food. So we'll do that. Okay, and then this planet. Same thing. I talked in Monument. Because this is an Arctic world. This requires a different group of people to work. So let's get them some more jobs. So now pretty much everybody's building except for these guys. This is a continental world. We can send them 3 people to somewhere else. Like Wilcam 2. They have robotic servants, a robotic miner, a human worker who's unemployed, and a half-human who's unemployed. So now, Wilcam 2 got a little more boost here. Okay. So we'll get some more crystals happening here, and we'll start to get our food kind of pumped back up. These planets over here, let's take a look at these. This is Nith, so I'm going to rename this to match it. Interdimensional trade increases. So we're going to rename Nith. Take a look at Nith. This is their planet. We're building stuff here. I think we're going to spend a little decision to declare martial law and take care of some of the crime. And then the other planet we took from them is Ugaresti, and this one is Cirebon. I like that name better. Sounds like Cinnabon. Sounds yummy. And same thing here. Let's declare a little martial law for them. Another faction has been founded. Okay. So they got a bunch of trade here. What is this? This starbase is upgrading. We said we're going to make it a T2. We're going to grab this trade. Shoot it through this wormhole. It's going to come down here and go up in this direction. So, yes. And we have a maximum of alloys. I don't really want to sell any of my alloys off. So let's see about Strikecraft. Where are you going?
Upscaling complete.
Going over there. Okay. And you're doing your thing with this. So let's keep doing. Science ships are not as necessary anymore. That's a... Oh, so now we know where that one goes. It goes from there to there. Okay. The Dejun Kingdom. Alright, well in that case, I want you to go over to Nith. And just assist research. Yes, we've maxed this out. We'll sell a little bit of it. I don't want to sell a whole bunch. What is this? Ikazuri Company has ended their rivalry with someone else. That's a science ship there. I'm going to send that one.
Upscaling complete.
To the Omnicorp. Another faction has been found. Alright, what is this? This starbase up here, we said, hey, collect trade from We're going to want to collect from
Research
2 places
actualized.
away because we're eventually going to grab this. But, so for now, we're just going to do, let's see, 2 trade hubs, then we'll upgrade. Research. Alright, we have our research institute. Super. What's next? 0-point reactors, really expensive. Advanced research complexes. Those are the biggest upgrade we can make for research. It's not that expensive either. That and the ion disruptor. Yeah. And now that we have the super duper research complex, let's see. Where was that world? Right here. We're going to take this and replace it with the Research Institute. Pump out some more research. Omnicorp. You guys can go back here.
Upscaling
You're
complete.
sitting right there, Blizzard. Why don't you help one of these places out with some research then? Since you're right there. There we go. There is Pithok Conclave. Alright. So what I need to do here is look at which food planet I want to send people to. Still more people needed at Yiva, which is a continental world. So you guys can keep sending people to Yiva. And then they'll work those jobs. Something with you guys. Resettle to Yiva. Because then Yiva can get, it's got city districts coming.
Upscaling complete.
There we go. More. Saving game, I said. The rest of the city
Upscaling
districts aren't as
complete.
important until later. So we might as well build. We only need the one city district right there. So we'll order things a little better. We'll get this number fixed before things get too bad off. This planet has martial law going on it, and we don't need it anymore. So let's end that. And then that created 2 jobs. We'll do this for those guys. And they can get a ministry of
Upscaling
production.
complete.
Ruined Dyson Sphere. Structure in Redamon. Redamon, where is that at? Oh, it's right there. Ooh, Nagari Principality has it. Well, we'll just have to just come down here and take this from them. Won't we? Oh, and now we have a bunch of money. So what I'm going to do is invest in some resources. Do that. This planet is consumer goods, and we're starting to run short, so we better get on the stick here. War is hell.
Science ship facing unfair competition.
Oh, you went the wrong way.
Scientific asset
You big
lost.
dummies. Should it? And what are you doing?
Upscaling
Yeah, see, go up
complete.
there. Oh, that's my own fault. Should have babysat it better. It's like, don't go that way. Why is the AI so dumb about which way it goes? There are obviously hostile ships in that region. I shouldn't have to click on the system and tell it don't go that way. It should be kind of obvious. Maybe don't go that way. But whatever. What's another planet that has a lot of food? So here at Wilcam 2. Okay, it's a blizzard planet though. This is hard to. I don't have any.
Research actualized.
Research actualized. Awesome. Okay, business management nexus. More Unity, like it. Yes, we're gonna do this. This is cool. We now have unspent civics points, and we should have enough. Oh, we don't have enough influence to spend it yet, though. We'll save some influence, then we'll tell this guy to stop doing this thing down here. So for Continental World, let's resettle one of these people on a food Continental World, like not that one though. Eva, yeah, you can go to send a person to Eva. Who died? Scientist has died. The ripe old age of ancient. You guys can upgrade your fleet.
Colonial enterprise established.
And you guys can upgrade your fleet. And we have a colony. Great.
Upscaling complete.
Distribute luxury goods. And for people who regularly follow my series, you know that any kind of pause like that in my speaking usually means I turn the microphone off to sneeze. Sneezing sucks. Just sucks. Alright, what do we want to do with this place?
Ships upscaled.
Ships upscaled. I think
Upscaling complete.
they've got research on this planet, and I'm not. I think there's 2 research and there's 3 of the other buildings, so we're going to swap these research ones out for civilian industries. I like to have all my planets the same and they're either factory planets, they're full of foundries and civilian fabricators, and they use they use this thing, the Ministry of Production, to boost all their production on the planet, or they're all research planets. So switch that around. These guys, they have a whole theater, but they're still not generating quite enough, probably because people aren't working those jobs yet. We're going to add a commercial zone to this planet.
Ships upscaled.
Take a look at that. This planet up here is starting to get tapped out, maxed out. Provide another city with another clerk job. We're making some rare crystals now.
Upscaling
That's
complete.
good. We're getting close to having food
Upscaling
fixed. This requires what? A crystal, and we're now +2. Okay, we'll give you 3 more jobs with that.
Research actualized.
Research actualized. Oh, robot modification points. Sweet. Let's go with alloy nanoplants is the second upgrade for alloy plants. We don't really need that yet. I want this Ripper autocannon, so we're going to take the time to do that. And then let's go look at species modification for robots. So we have a robot miner who does mining. And we can alter his template to do something else now. He's got an extra point. So we could say pop housing usage or robot upkeep or Unity from jobs. I really like Unity, so I like earning it as fast as possible. We're going to apply that template to all the robot miners on all the mining planets. So for instance, this one, this one, this one, this one. If it's got an M in front of it, it's getting it. I'm going to do that. Okay, apply that template.
Situation log
13
revised.
months left. That'll be great. Then we'll do the robot farmers as well. We also need to take a look here at this. They're going to get Unity
Upscaling
from
complete.
jobs. Create that template. Let's go take a look real quick at planets that are actually creating robots. Like this one. This planet is creating what kind of robots? Robot miners. Okay. And this planet doesn't need to create robot miners anymore because it's kind of done with that. So what we're going to do is replace that building. And let's replace it with something that'll help. I don't think it needs another crime fighting building. I don't think it needs it. I like to put strongholds down, so we'll start that process. So let's see. Not building robots. Building robots on this planet, and this can build robot miners, and it should be building the Unity robot miners. So build those. Build the new ones. This planet is not building robots. This one's not. This one's not. That one's not. That one's building robots, and it should be building the new robot miners. So build those. That one's not. There. These are branch offices. Okay. So we got the guys who are building the robots doing
Research
correct
actualized.
robot building. Advanced research complexes. Let's go for something. The cheapest thing in here is research station output 5 plus 10, so we might as well do that. Now this trade here is, yep, it's going from here to, yep, and it should be going there, and you should be going from there to there, and you should be going from there to there, and now we're going to need tread protection along the way. So let's look at that. How do we want to? There's 1, 2, 3 there. We should go 1, 2, 3 there. Want some overlap, and I've only got 2 slots left. So, excuse me. 3. Yeah, we're gonna build 2. 3. We're gonna build one right there. Right there. And then a little bit of overlap. 1, 2. If I built one there and I built one there, that'd put me 1 over, but I think that's going to be the best way to do it. And then we'll get an extra one somehow. We'll nuke something else that we didn't need, or we'll change something, but we'll get what we need. P3s for 3 layers of potato. Put 3 hangers on them. Let's see. And this is also going to need trade on it to grab from nearby. I think, let's see, what does it need to?
War declared.
Not against us, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, because I want to grab at least 1 to grab from here, and 2 to grab from there. So yeah, I'm going to grab all this trade here.
Upscaling complete.
And we're maxed out on consumer goods. Dump some of that. We're going to need these guys. Let's see. Where are you? Why don't you patrol
Upscaling
there,
complete.
like that? That'll help take care of... Yeah. We'll send you a little further. Patrol to
Upscaling
here.
complete.
There. That'll work. That'll help. Okay, I think we can do this. I think it takes 200. Reform government. What can we get? No, it takes 250. Okay, what are we going to want to get? Free traders. Trade value, 10% branch office value. Media conglomerate. War exhaustion gain. And citizen pop happiness. Private colony ship. Administration capacity plus 10. Kind of nice. Leader level and trading post. Starbase capacity plus 4. That might be the one we grab. I need to start.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, let's invest in...
Upscaling complete.
Let's invest first and then sell those. Not using automated trades yet. What do these guys have for power? 10,000, 7,000, 7,000. Like quite a bit of power. Still
Upscaling
far
complete.
more than we have, so. Hey, food in the plus.
Special project actualized.
We have completed the modification of the robot miner spears. Great. Let's go do the robot farmers. So we have this robot farmer that we want to apply that template to all the other robot farmers, especially in the farmer worlds. Farmers. Yes, those are where we want to do it. Alright, apply template.
Situation log revised.
At some point in time, we want to be able to take these guys and modify their stuff. Template modify. They have a point left now. What should we give them? Because they have. Where's their Unity? Additional Unity. Update that template. They'll have that. We can mess around with some of these species a little bit more too, can't we? This place is grabbing trade now, so now let's give it some hangar bay and anchorage and an off-world trading thing. And Nith, do we have a sector? Yes, we do. Nith is a sector.
Upscaling complete.
What do I want to do here? Oh, this. Place that
Research
at the precinct
actualized.
house. Replace this with whole theaters. Make all our people happy here. Cirebon has whole theaters. It's making commercial zones. We'll see how that works. Might need a little bit more. Habitability tile blockers. Let's do that. Xeno Outreach Agency.
Upscaling complete.
Ooh, immigration poll. That's interesting. Yeah, and so now being over is going to cost us. Let's take a look at all of our. Let's take a look at all of our stuff. Okay, what do we have here? This is trade protection. So you go hangar, upgrade. This one is trade protection. Same thing. Hangar, upgrade. Hangars because they offer 10 trade protection compared to missiles and guns. That's why you do that. Let's see about the rest of ours. We got a shipyard where? We got a shipyard right there, and I'm not sure that that shipyard is necessary now. So we're going to downgrade that one to get us under the number right there. Because on the other side of this wormhole now we have a shipyard.
Special
and we
project
have
actualized.
that trade hub. So we're good there. And in fact, on the other side, if we wanted to, we could get rid of this bastion, but we're going to save it as a backup for right now in case we have to fall back. I don't think we're going to have to, but let's not be dumb about it. Okay, we can reform now. Trade value. Ruthless competition. Trade value plus 10% seems like it'd be a really good thing to have, so I'm going to do that. Cirebon. From beneath the waves, the colonizers on Melee 3 regularly explore the planet in hopes of finding more resources to help with day-to-day life. Recent expedition to the North Pole has now unveiled a large object on the bottom of the ocean and an alien battlecruiser. Try and salvage it.
Situation log revised.
This planet still not getting a lot of amenities. So let's see about a second holo theater, and we can always switch back. We can always replace it later when we find we don't need it. Alright, what else do we have going on here? These planets. This needs holo theaters now. Might as well give them to them early. And they need a colony designation. Mining world because they lost the colony designation. They're not a straight up colony anymore. The zoo has a job open and a slot open. So let's start giving it up for alloys. This needs a job for a specialist. So let's see what we're looking at here. Exotic gases, we have +2. We have more motes. We have 5. So we can upgrade this alloy factory here. That'll provide a job to that specialist. This place is going to be tapped out of districts. What I really need to start doing is building more specialty. And this can upgrade for jobs and it doesn't cost specialty resources. So we need to start upgrading all of our Attack Fund style monuments to provide more jobs, because those don't cost secondary resources. We got to start putting some secondary resource buildings down, some refineries.
Research actualized.
Tile blockers. Okay, let's see. Research from researchers. That's expensive. Hypo entertainment. Oh, more blockers. The giant sinkhole. The giant sinkhole. Alright, back to construction ship. You can build those things. And you can move on to this. That shipyard. Anchorage. Shipyard. Upgrade. Give me Fleet Academy. Everybody's building. Everybody is kung fu fighting. Let's build this ahead of time. Colony. Okay. Motoring along here. Let's see where we're at. On the victory screen, we are currently in 4th place. We just moved up from 5th to 4th. We're behind the Ikazuri company, so that's cool. Got a new tradition. Let's see, the last one in supremacy. So we'll do that. That gives us another option here. So, gene modification points and modify species special project costs. Unlocks clone vats. I kind of really want that because it's either that or this one, robot upkeep. We've got to decide engineered evolution. Transcendent learning leader level cap. No. It's an engineered evolution. I want this because I think what I want to do is modify. Let's see. Engineered evolution. Gene seed purification. Hold on. We're going to go check something out. Species. If I go here to alter these guys, what's it say? Modify template. We need glandular acclimation to modify a species planet preference. I'll bet you we get it if we go this way. If we go engineered evolution, I bet we can get it through there. So let's go that way. And sometimes evolution needs a nudge in the right direction. Alright. As far as, not claim species go. Let's see about research and what that's going to get us. But for instance, these molluscoids, we have a bunch of. This is great. We have way more of those. We still can't change their favorite planet, but we can do things like remove that and give them more stuff, which is going to be awesome. So, let's look at this. Wow, what do we want to get them? Food from jobs. They're not going to be working jobs. Ingenious. Okay. That might be worth it. There's research. Habitability plus 10%. That makes everything better. Geez, there's so many options. I never really know what could possibly be the best. I haven't just... Amenities from jobs, 20%. Wow, that's nice. Pop consumer goods upkeep. Okay, well, let's address that in a little bit, because right now,
Upscaling
what's
complete.
our research doing? Unlock tile blockers. This is a military person. Can I get a... Do I have a biology person that I can
Upscaling
put in there?
complete.
This is statecraft. I don't. I want to get a biology person as soon as I can. The giant sinkhole. What we're researching. Let's see how many these guys. Leg and chewies.
Incoming inquiry.
Okay, what's our incoming inquiry? Migration treaty proposal. Sure, that's fine. Research.
Upscaling complete.
Defense grid supercomputer. Yes, please. Thank you.
Upscaling
That thing's
complete.
awesome. Let's go back to species.
Upscaling
Let's look
complete.
at some of these. We have half humans. We have a lot of them. The Ikazuri. We have the leg and shoes.
Upscaling
Let's
complete.
modify these guys' template. Let's take that off.
Upscaling
Minerals
complete.
and jobs. Oh, yeah, we can give them intelligent, which we love. We love everybody being smart. It's great. Top housing usage. Top consumer grades upgrade. We're going to go with housing. I'm going to update that template. And then I'm going to apply that to all of these guys in our empire.
Situation logs
It's 9
revised.
months. You guys are in desperate need of a job for a specialist there, aren't you? But yeah, we need more secondary resources before we upgrade too much. This planet, what do we have here? This should be a food planet. Nith, this should be a food planet. Let's abandon the trip and habitat. Salvage everything we can use. Nice. This should definitely be a food planet, so let's change this to Agro World. We already set the colony designator a long time ago. We just hadn't switched it over, so let's do that. Give people a bunch of jobs here. Well, we're not going to get any more jobs. We're switching
Upscaling
jobs.
complete.
But we'll do the city district when we can, and then we'll replace one of these. Maybe we'll replace one of these. See, this has got 2 of these. These don't provide jobs, and these provide 1 job. So this is going to be a hard planet to manage. Continental world. Resettle someone to another continental world that has a job, like this. Let's do that. This is a continental world, but we can give somebody a job by upgrading the capital, so let's do that. This needs, okay, so now upgrading building. Manager jobs, those are specialist jobs, are they not? Yes, they are. Okay, so if I do this, that should give you a job. And I can also plan ahead a little bit here and ask for some more jobs. What do we have for tile blockers?
Genetic data upgraded.
Yay. Governing epic shift in one of the other planets.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, here is a planet right here.
Research actualized.
Not entirely doing well with the amenities here, even though they have a whole theater and the commercial zones. But what's more important right now? What's this provide? And executives produce Unity and amenities. Let's see if that provides them with some more amenities. Research. Okay. Clearing tile blockers. Gene warrior army. Ooh. But that'll stay there, so we're okay with that. Tile blockers. This world has lost its colony designation. We're going to make it an agro world. This is Wilcam 2. We're going to need another city soon. And more jobs, and we'll send some of our people there. Wilcam 2
Upscaling
is
complete.
a continental world.
Upscaling complete.
Actually, that person is a specialist, though, isn't it? Yeah, so sending them won't do any good. This is an
Upscaling
Arctic world that
complete.
also has a specialist that needs a job. This world,
Upscaling complete.
mining world, and doing this will give them this person a job. They're in lower strata.
Upscaling complete.
So what are we low on here? Low on rare crystals still. Let's do this. Let's give you a synthetic crystal plant. Or can dump summons. Oh, I got an. We can get rid of that. Cancel and remove that. You don't need to be buying anymore of the alloys because we're punching out enough on our own now. These colonies are coming up good. This is good. So it looks like the first thing we're going to have to build for them is holotheaters to keep them happy clams. And back down to these bastions. Okay, so 3 hangars and then anchorage. The hangars end up overlapping, and then you can have the added benefit of the rest of the space station is used for anchorage to boost your stuff. What's this saying? It says this trade is not connected to the trade network. Should be connected right there. Okay, like that. That'll work. This one is not connected to the trade network. Now it is. Now if we go, you see, because it had a red arrow, so that's no good. This is the same thing. We're going to upgrade this and put anchorage on the remainder of that. Consumer goods. Dump some of those. So let's see what our trade looks like. It's 737. Wow, that's substantial.
Upscaling complete.
Substantial. So that's good. I'm doing good there. We should probably automate some trades to get us in the black for
Upscaling
food.
complete.
Let's see, what else are we at? Still rare crystals. I know we're building some, but we might build some here too. That'll get us in a little better position.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
Will Cam 2 still has people, so you can resettle. Oh, no, you can't. Never mind. What is this? These guys need holotheaters. They need like a second thing of holotheaters. They're just not happy about their
Upscaling
amenity
complete.
situation. And I would imagine that's because, let's look, we have tons of different populations on here. It's a continental world. But what do we have? What do our people look like? Leader low cap. Well, let's fix some of these guys then. Modify template. Get rid of that.
Upscaling complete.
It's got 2 left. Where is intelligent?
Research actualized. Situation log
Let's
revised.
keep doing that. Let's keep fixing all these guys.
Upscaling complete.
The Ripper autocannon. Sweet. There's a habitat. Advanced railgun. Let's unlock the advanced railgun next. We'll get to the habitat. We're not in a rush for that. And what do we got? Closed borders from the Nagyari. Yeah. So now we're at the stage where we can go back to war with them again. And they've got what? They got 2 big fleets there. And we've got both our fleets there. So if they want to come after us, well, here's what we're going to do. We can support some more ships. So we're going to go in here and we're going to say...
Upscaling complete.
Nanite Interdictor class cruiser. First of all, submerged cruiser available. Research it. Let's go into here. Okay. What do I want on here? Probably a couple more cruisers. What do their ships look like? Still a mix and mostly kinetics, so
Upscaling complete.
kinetics and shoot-throughs.
Next generation species updates deployed. Upscaling complete.
Oh, I know what I want to do. These kinetics, let's see, what is this? This is small railgun, plus 50% to shield damage, but the Ripper cannon does plus 50% shield damage and plus 25% to hull. Now, it does 10 to 21, and this does 8 to 27, so yeah, we're going to put Ripper autocannons on all these small ones. And then we're also going to do this. Not that we're going to use these a lot, but I call these armor haulers because they do armor and hull damage, 100% to armor. Let's take a look at this guy. Kinetic. Armor. Now, these, here's where I can replace some stuff. These guys do 50% to armor damage. They do 33 to 88. This does 40 to 83. It does 100% to armor damage. So I'm going to replace these guys. Call this the armor hull. That lets me know it's plasma. We're going to take this other design, the old one, dump that. What else do we have? We don't have neutron launchers yet. We have defense platforms will come in here and some of these guys up. That's another brand of these. But at any rate, what we're going to do is adjust some of our ships in our fleet. So, the armor, these ones, armor, disband, retrofit. Swap its design with another one, like that. That's what I want. This one, swap its design with destroyer armor hull. And then I can put a bunch more ships in here. So let's go with the little tiny corvettes that have the autocannons. Alright, do that. And do that. And then we'll do the other fleet here in a minute. These planet jobs.
Research actualized.
Research actualized. Well, very nice. Tile blockers are done great.
Ships upscaled.
Naval capacity from soldier jobs, fleet command limit. Gene warrior army. Yeah, we'll get to that. Still want to know if I can hire somebody to do biology. Nope. Statecraft, field manipulation. Secondary resources getting short on volatile modes. They're down to 4. Let's do that here. This is mostly just this. I think we can put a Ministry of Production on this now, can't we? Yep. Bingo. This one. Get all the basics on the planet first. Commercial zones, Hall of Theaters, a talk on the monument. Then you can start to build something. Oh, we don't have a governor in this system. Okay, let's take a look. Food from jobs.
Upscaling complete.
Or crime. Well, since that was the planets we took over was Nith and stuff, we'll add her. She'll dump some of that crime. We can probably go in here and end martial law now. So that helps. Surbon, we can go in here and end martial law. That's better. You can make sure each one of these planets gets a precinct house. So That'll help with that. This planet should almost be food too, but it's got too many mining districts for me to do that, so place that with the city district. This planet has a Ministry of Production, very nice. It's got an energy grid like it needs. It's got this. Got one of these.
Special project actualized.
Special project failed. Oh, that's too bad. We couldn't grab the submerged cruiser. Well, you win some, you lose some. So in this case, we can either put secondary resource buildings on here, or we can add more of alloy families, which is what I'm going to choose to do. Migration treaty broken between a couple of people. Let's see what this all looks like. We haven't looked at this the whole episode. The Star Realm, the Isuants, new Ascensionists. Where are these guys at?
Upscaling complete.
We can get a research agreement with them. I'm gonna offer them a migration treaty. Because they're Megacorp, so we don't want to worry about them.
Upscaling complete.
These punks, hostile, and we may just have to go to war with them again. That might be the best thing. Might be the best thing. Assembly of Magao. We can form a commercial pact with them. And a research agreement. So the Assembly of Magao, where are they at? We can put a branch office on them. Assembly of Magao, they're right there. They got one little tiny spot. Oh no, they don't. They would need a planet. They gotta come from somewhere else then. Is Kazuri. Blessed Havoli. Where are their planets actually at? Assembly of Magao. How many planets do they have? They got one, Magao, and the Karathor system. So find that. The Karathor system. It's right there. Okay, great. So, yeah, Magao. So corporate. Let's establish a branch office. Let's put down. Let's see, the planet is occupied, rendering construction impossible. Oh, because they're in the middle of a war.
Upscaling complete.
That's it. We may not get a branch office out of them.
Upscaling complete.
Yep, they're occupied. That's funny. Well, let's see who else can we touch here. The Blessed Havoi commonality. We have a commercial pact with them. These guys are Fallen Empire, hegemonic imperialists. They still don't like us very much. Form a commercial pact for them. Recipient must be independent. Oh. We could support their independence. Support independence in the Empire. If they declare war on their overlord, we will automatically come to their aid. Huh. And who are they at war with right now? The polity of Langichu. Well, yeah, and the polity of Langichu doesn't really like us, do they? They're at war with a bunch of different people. Where are they? Polity of Langichu, right here. Huh. Okay, so... we support their independence. They'll like us better. Feeling like the polity of Langichu and then the Nagyari Principality are both a couple of punks. And what do they have here? They got a fleet of 55,000, and we got a fleet we got 3 times as much firepower as they have. So we're doing all right. Best part is our numbers are good, so we need to save up for influence, though.
Upscaling complete.
It's the big thing, actually.
Research actualized.
So here, Anchorage, Naval Logistics Office. Once that's down, probably hydroponic space and then research silos. On those. This shipyard up here. Let's do this. More ships. Naval Logistics Office. Research is done. We can go with starbase capacity. That'd be kind of nice. We could use probably a couple of extra ones there. Right here, this trade station. Upgrade that. Grab Naval Logistics Office. Hydroponics Bay. This one further down. Same thing. Upgrade. Naval Logistics Office. Hydroponics Bay. This gets all of our trade flowing in the right direction.
Upscaling complete.
That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. No, decline.
Upscaling complete.
This one should go there. I don't want to delete that trade route. What's going on? Why is it acting funky? Oh, it's already going there. That's why, because I'm dinged back. 786 trade coming through. That's nice. Nice and kind of powerful. You guys can get your colony capital upgraded because you're over 80 now. That'll provide you a couple of jobs. What do we have here? This is a crystal to upgrade, and we have 7 crystals now, so you can upgrade that. This place needs better stuff. It needs more amenities. It needs these city districts like that.
Upscaling complete.
So, hey, you. Finish this. I'm not going to have it build much more for now. We're building very, very slowly. Because I need this influence. We have a lot of influence going. Well, not a lot. We have 1.5 going out. Because we have influence being used for all these non-aggression pacts, research agreements, defensive pacts, things of that nature. So. I think soon what I want to do, see here's these guys have another fleet there. I think what I want to do real soon is I want to be able to make claims. Like, let's see what the claims cost us for this. This is 40, so that's nice and cheap. So we could say claim that and that and that and that. Alright, let's see. Domination says government leader cap. Capital buildings and housing buildings provide 1 more housing each. I would like that. And enforcement crime. That's probably better than building upkeep, district upkeep, cost, leader lifespan. What pops? Yeah, domination. Grab domination next. So I think next episode we'll have to consider going after these guys. We'll have to consider taking a stab at them.
Upscaling complete.
Again, we'll want to get this stuff over here that should be ours anyways, and we'll want to get this space right here. To claim this is 80, so we'll claim that. And then we'll think about what we want to... We'll try to save up our influence and start claiming other things. This really cuts them off from their own empire right here. This splits it in half. So we might go down here and take this next. The Vengrelian Triumph have come back with the new deal. Science officer will be reassigned, and they will give us the Triumph Bauble collection. This assortment of fashionable trinkets. We don't need that. We have more than enough consumer goods, so we don't need their Bauble collection. So I'm going to stop the game here. I think this is a good stopping point. It's been a pretty kind of get things back on track episode, which is what happens after war. You got to get everything back on track. But look at our numbers again. We're really good now. 364 for energy credits, 207, 206 for minerals. Food's back in the green. Consumer goods are over 100. Alloys are over 100. We're doing good. We just need to get a bunch of influence now, and so we can make another stab at these guys. We need these guys to go away. But on the victory screen now. We're oscillating between 4th and 5th, so we're doing all right. We should have this thing under control by the end of the game. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, if you have a question or comment, drop it down below. If you dig the episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the channel, subscribe. Maybe tell your friends. See you next time. Thanks for watching.